Test this out. Ooh, no good. Uh-oh. We're testing this out. Uh-oh. We're testing this out. Uh-oh. Ah. Game over. Game over. We're going to try this out again. Not sure if this is going to work. We're going to try this out again. Not sure if this is going to work. That's great. Oh, go, 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 go. Yeah, buddy. Woo. Yeah. Oh, no, not gonna get me today. Ding, 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 ding. Love that sound. That's so rewarding. Such a rewarding sound, I gotta say. Ah. Then you immediately lose the life. It's the worst. Ah! I thought I had it. I thought I had it. Ah, that's bullshit. Oh, we got... I see what's going on here. I might just die. Because we got the two-player game going on here. And that's not quite what I wanted to do. So, I'm going to let it kill all this. I was like, why? I thought it cleared it out. I hit the button twice. Is what the problem is. Don't really care about the two-player game right now. A little distracted, but I got out of there. I guess I'll keep it going for a minute. Blub blub. Player 2 game over, that's fine. Player 1. Ah, booty. Booty, I tell you. That's freaking booty. Alright, hold on just a second. Alright, hold on just a second. I need a drink. So you're gonna have to forgive me while I mix one up. Even though it doesn't look like there's anybody watching, but that's okay. And I'm probably gonna need to plug this laptop in. So just a few housekeeping items, if you don't mind. Alright, looks like it's working. Let's see something here real quick. Check. Test. Alright, I'm going to try to make my drink now. This restream thing says it's having a YouTube error, but I think it's working. Be right back. I'm back. Just gotta mix this up. Oh yeah, I was supposed to plug the laptop in. I better do that. Because this battery is no bueno. Like, no bueno. I was gonna tell you right now. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Alright. Alright, almost ready to mix that drink. Yes, sir. Let's see how we look in here. I think we're looking pretty good. Maybe we need to get you just a little closer. I don't know. What have I got in the way? Check this out. Yeah. Alright, we good here. We're good. Let me just see. Try this now. Hey, hey. What's going on? I'm mixing a drink. I'm playing Pac-Man. What are you guys up to? What's happening? As they like to say. I think we should do this. Oh yeah. Now come on. Boom. Cherries. Yeah, buddy. Boom. Boom. Oh, I better go that way anyway. Oh yeah, now they're gonna scatter. Bloop. And level 2 is done. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, alright. Boom. Ding, 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 ding. Yes, buddy. Woo, woo. No, no, no. Oh, I wanted that. Oh, I wanted that. Darn it. I didn't get it. Woohoo! So close. Ah, come on. That's no bueno. That's not good. I don't like it. Oh, I had slipped through him, and then I went back for more. Come on. Alright, we should get a cutscene here. Ah, booty. That's called booty. That's what I have to say. Let's see if this is working. Maybe. Yeah, that looks like it's working. Alright. Guess we're gonna do it again. Because I got nothing else going on. Alright. Let's keep it going. Gotta put another quarter in the machine. Kind of. You know, there's that little button down here. Alright. Boom. Get some. Get some. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. All right. Bloop, bloop. I'm stuck. That's it. I'm dead. This is not quite going as well as the last round. Ding, 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 ding. Maybe not. Maybe I'm still in it. Ah, bull butter. Get that peach. Ah, that's booty. Telling you, booty. Just booty. Let's do it. There's that peach. Come on, peach. There you are. All right, last life, last life. Here we go. Let's make it count. There we go. Got another level down. Another level down. Darn it! I know I can do better. I know I can. It's just been a while. I've just been rusty. Alright. Alright. Let's do it. We gotta get through this like with no troubles here. We gotta breeze through these first levels. And then we get something going. Come on. Come on. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Can't be doing that back and forth shit now. Bloop, bloop. Oh yeah, this is a good run. It was until I said that, of course. Woohoo! Out of the nick of time. You gotta dance. You gotta dance to the Pac-Man song. Alright, here we go. That's right. Okay, we gotta go the long way here. Woohoo! We got dipped on him. I just dipped on him. Did you see that? I dipped on him. Oh, cheesy. Yeah. All right. Another one down. Another one down. Ah, booty. Hey, hey, what's up, man? I'm playing on the arcade tonight. Figure some people might like to check this out. Ah. I'm doing pretty good, man. Hanging in there. They announced our whole state's going to be on lockdown come Tuesday, so like 30 days. But so far so good. So making the most of it. I mean, I got a Pac-Man arcade here. What can I complain about, right? I wasn't sure how this was going to work out, but I think it's working out all right. Streaming the arcade. That was my last life. All right, we can do better. We can do better. No way. I'm about to have an extra copy of Animal Crossing if you had a Switch. We ordered it on Amazon, and it didn't come on time. So I went to Target and picked it up. And, yeah. So it's still coming on Tuesday, but Amazon gave us some money back. I was just going to take it to Target and get my full refund, but if you need me to sell it to you, I totally would. But the Switches, I mean, they've just like shot up. My other buddy was telling me that they're so hard to find. Prices are insane right now. We've got like 4 of them in the house, but they're all called for, you know, like. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, right? That's the hard part. I think it's nuts. I mean, I don't know if it's just the quarantine or these games that it came out that has increased the demand, but it has really gone through the roof. Yeah. What are you doing? That's loud? Oh, well, sorry. What? I'm playing Pac-Man. Oh, you need some medicine? Okay, go wait inside. I'll be right there. Because I'm almost dead. This is my last life. And I'll be right there. Oh, I just got another life. Thanks, man. Oh. Hold on. not that way. That's cool, man. I'm going to as soon as I die here. She's alright. It's nothing urgent. It's just not like she was in bed or anything. Anyway, she's gonna be alright. Oh, come on. My buddy Omega. You can say hi. Can you say hi to Omega? Here. Say hi, Omega.
Hi, Omega.
Alright, be right back. Come on, real quick. All right. I have returned. All right, let's do this. Let's see what we got going on here. First level just kind of pulls you in. Thanks, man. Makes you feel comfortable. Like, oh, I got this. I was trying to get the ghost, but didn't happen. Oops. Oh man, I'm sorry. I need a better cam. This is just some shitty webcam. It's just usually the webcam I use when I'm live streaming. I just pulled it off the computer and brought it out here to the laptop. I wasn't sure if it would even work at all. I'm surprised it's turning out as well as it did. At least you can tell when I die, I'm guessing. Oh, okay. Alright. If I could find any cabinet, like for a deal, I want the Mortal Kombat 2 would be my favorite. I have the arcade 1-up, but I mean, it's not the same. I know it's not the same. It's close. I mean, it's fun. Don't get me wrong, but it's not having the real arcade, right? But I'm very happy to have that. I mean, what's more classic than Pac-Man, right? Like, and yeah, it is just intense. You know, I've never played that. I can't say I recall that game. Growing up, there wasn't a lot of arcades around me where I was, so I kind of missed out on the whole arcade thing. We'd have to drive like 45 minutes to get to like the mall, you know, and They'd only give me a little bit of time to play in the arcade, so. Alright, back at it. Ah, come on. Yeah, right. They sat there and they watched. All the old kids never give them a chance. That's what I remember about the arcade. I remember you go and you try to get on the good games, and the old kids would never be on there, and they wouldn't let you play. You try to stick your quarter up on the machine, and they'd be like, "Get the hell out of here, dude! You're just a kid." Teenagers and adults and shit, like, they wouldn't let you play. So what'd you do? Watch from your stroller, bro? Like, come on. Right? Every time. Every time. Alright, better make it count. Woohoo! Right? That's the way to do it, man. You learn from your defeats. I should mess with the dip switches and see if I can get extra lives quicker, because this is booty. Yeah, buddy. Got it. You know, the wife, she's really good at this. She's really good at Pac-Man. If she wasn't asleep, she said she'd get on the stream and do it as long as she didn't show her face. You know, she's all embarrassed and shit. Damn it! I'm all talking. But yeah, so I want to get her on this Pac-Man machine because she does a really great job. All right, get my composure. We're gonna do it some more. Just getting warmed up. That's really not terrible, honestly. I couldn't imagine it's gone up. It's hard to say. Alright, some people try to sell these cabinets for just way, way, way too much. And the worst part about it is most of the ones you find for sale, they've been gutted and computers have been stuck into, and they run like all the games and shit. And like, if you're looking for the original experience, that's not what you want. That's awesome. That is so cool. Knights of the Round comes to mind for some reason when you said that. Mostly because that's one I don't have. Yeah, and these people, they put like, you know, retrocade or whatever on it. Like, those are fine for bars and stuff, right? Like, I get there's a place for those. But if you are a collector, a preservationist, somebody who wants the original shit, that's not what you want. Boom. Alright. gotta get that game. There it is. Oh, no, I lose it. Right after I get it. That's the way it goes. I was reading an article just about, and it was about Pac-Man specifically, but I think it applies to all this, about how it's so hard to find a Pac-Man cabinet that hasn't been molested, that has its patina, that has the wear on the cabinet from where people put their hands. Like, and most like serious collectors, that's what they're looking for because they know it's the real deal. I'm busy talking instead of playing Mother Hubbard. Oh, I'm glad you're having fun. No, I am. This is great. We forget about it out here sometimes because it's in the garage, and we're finishing the basement at the moment. So I'm considering moving the cab down there once the basement's done. But I haven't played it in a while. And we got the garage rearranged a little bit, so I was able to get to it. And I'm like, all right, we got to do some Pac-Man. Like, it's been a while. I just picked it up last summer, and I don't think nobody believes me when I tell them how much I paid for it, which is ridiculous. That's the only reason I have it. So I got this mug for $100 last summer, man. They were moving and they just wanted to get it gone, and they said $100, come pick it up. And I said it works. They said it works. I said all right. They said it glitches a little bit after you get a few levels up, but I think at some point the board will just need to be resoldered. There's a guy that lives a state over, and he does them really cheap, like $40. He'll resolder the board. I've heard nothing but good things. Very recommended, and he like specializes in Pac-Man. So at some point when this finally craps out, I'll send it off to him. But if I just jiggle it or whatever, if I start seeing a glitch, it seems to work. So. Woo-hoo! Ah, darn it. There it is. Like, all right. Redeemed. I mean, kind of, because I could have had another one, but. All right. Got out of that jam. Let's just get out of this level. Yeah, right. I mean, again, I could throw a computer in here and rip out the CRT and all that. Like, no, I'm not gonna do that. It's too original. It's got all the arcade, like the Texas Gaming Commission. I'm not from Texas, but that's where this one's from. Texas Gaming Commission stickers on it. Found a authentic '90s Miller Genuine Draft like bar stand-up thing inside of it, cigarette butts and shit when I got it before I cleaned it up, you know. Like, this was a bar cabinet. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Oh yeah, I mean, like, you're talking nostalgia factor like 1,000%, right? Like, there is no better way. I'll try and post an article on my Twitter that I found about the Pac-Man cabinet, because it was such a great read, just talking about how the original Pac-Man in its shape, in original shape and form, with all its faults, so to speak, because people will paint over it, people try to touch them up, all that stuff. It's just not what Not what you want. It's like you hear those stories about people, oh, I found this gun out, buried in the backyard. And, right, exactly. And they're like, oh, I took it and polished it up and brushed it off. You're like, dude, you took all the patina off. Now it's worthless. Like, the patina is where it's at. That's what gives it its value. The originality. Ah. Alright. Moving right along, moving right along. He gets caught on that thing. Loses his pants. Like, we have another, arcade cabinet thing we haven't finished yet that's, meant for the Raspberry Pi, and we gotta throw some joysticks in and shit. We never finished it up. It was a project my older son and I were working on, and it just kind of got away from us. Maybe now, during this lockdown, we could finish it up. I ordered the buttons and shit. Now would probably be a good time to see if we could do it before he's too old for it. He'll turn 18 in November, and, it's gonna be crazy. I thought he was still blinking. Alright. Do it again. That's it. That's the best part about Pac-Man. Best part of any arcade, at least I don't gotta put actual quarters in it. Although, I think it would work. I mean, I think it has the coin mechanism and all that stuff, but there's just a button that lets you add a credit. These games you don't have to think about, like you just react. You just play like that expendable game I was playing the other day. Like, there's no thought, just you just do it. That's what happens when you don't think about it. You die. That's true. And for a long time, originally back in the late 2000s, early 2000s, I had sold off all my games, and I think there's a lot of people that did this. They were like, oh, emulation's really taken off. You can just play anything on any computer. So, and so I sold all my stuff. Now that Revenge of Death Adder cab, Arcade 1-Up is supposed to have a pretty legit release of that coming up. So that might be your best bet, because I don't know if they're gonna. I've never seen one of those for sale either. Mother. Already? Game over already? All right, that we're gonna ignore mulligan on that one. So. He should do it. Let's see if I can beat my high score while I'm doing this too. Oops, missed the I never seen anybody else do it. Now, I mean, not that I actually looked for anybody else that's done it, but I've never seen any streams that have just pointed the camera at the cap. I've seen people stream pointing their camera at their TV where they load their console up and stuff. But I'm like, if I'm gonna do that, might as well point it at something like this, right? Like. Woohoo! There it is. Get them points. Yeah. Oh, right at the. That's great. You know that was intentional. I could have called it large, family gaming or large gamer family, but I gotta go with the BFG, my friend. I used to have a license plate just by the 3 letters that were given to me on me had BFG, so I had to go with the BFG. I mean, I don't take credit for that. Doom definitely, came out with it first. Ah, I'm getting lazy. Didn't even get halfway to that high score. Again, as the trainer would say, do it again. Hell yeah, man. I know you're not. I am. I got nothing else going on either. I might grab a snack now, though, that you mentioned pizza. But since I'm in the garage, I got the garage fridge right here. So, hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I do. Right, exactly. Grab some points before I dip up and get those last dots. Alright. Yeah, except I got I'm drinking vodka and water tonight, and we got the vodka in the kitchen, which is just right on the other side of this door. And well, we got all loaded up in the fridge out here for the quarantine, so mandatory homestay they call it. 30 days. 30 days. They're doing 30 days. We thought everybody was going to do 2 weeks. They did 30 days starting Tuesday. That's so nuts. Alright, I gotta be good now because I'm out of dots. Out of big dots. There we go. There it is. Guess we're going this way. Yes. All right, another one down. Laser focused. Oh shit, those aren't lasting for nothing now. Ah, so quick. They're so quick to go away right now. I don't even know what level this is, but it's so quick. So fast. Yeah, right? That's what I'm saying. It's so quick. They're just coming for you. They're just like, let's go. Inky blinky. Really? I'm just to that level and it's going that quick? Damn. Alright, alright. Wasted 2 unnecessary lives to make that 3. Last life. Here we go. I gotta beat this high score now. So close to doing it. Thank you. Appreciate the support. It almost seems like they're fast. They're just lasting a little longer now. That I mean, again, it could be the board glitching because it is. It's lasting. They seem a little quicker this, little longer this time than last time. No! No! Oh! All right, all right. Alright. Shadow, Speedy, Bashful, Pokey. Alright. Oh, Blinky, Inky, and Clyde. There they are. With the real men. Let's get some clean play in. No deaths. Gotta get some points now. I'm going for that high score. Yeah, there we go. That's how you do it. Let's get that last one. Yeah, buddy. Boom. Alright. I know it's only level 1, but... yeah, there's that 10,000 extra life. Ooh, yeah, alright. Ah, booty. You know, it's not. The Genesis is probably my favorite console. The Master System is just the latest one I'm working on because it has such a small subset. Like, there's only 114 US games. There's no stadium events, so to speak, on it. So that's why I'm going for it right now. I have the Wii U set. Finished that last year, again, because it's small. 164, 165. So with the Master System, it's 114. Wasn't that a PAL release? I might pick it up. There's a couple PAL releases I want to get. Because they look hella good on the Master System. So if it's a PAL, like after I get the US set, I'll pick up a few of these PAL ones because they'll play on the console just because they're so good looking. The other one I want is RoboCop versus Terminator. I love it on the Genesis. But I saw some of the play on the mother of the Master System, and it looks great. So I almost bought a copy, but they do want $60, and I was like, that's a lot. I could buy like again for since I don't have the set yet. I didn't want to quite drop that amount on that one. RoboCop versus Terminator. I'm a cheapskate, like admittedly. The Genesis version is honestly the best version. It has the blood, it has the play, and then just the Terminator on Sega CD is great too. Like it's kind of the same vein, but not exactly. But there we go. But the master, when I saw, I think it was Sega Lord X, and he shared some of the, yeah. I'll have to go back and look at that, man, because I love that game. Sega Lord X shared about some of these masters, because he put out a few Master System games, videos lately, and I didn't even know it was an option, and then I saw somebody selling it, but I held off. But it's a great game. Terminator's a great game. Really? Oh, and I'm 1,000 points away from the high score? Oh. All right. This run's gonna be the one. These early levels, I gotta start eating these guys. I gotta start stacking up these points here. That's what's missing. If you're going for points, right? Like I don't usually go for points. But I mean, that's why the points are there, right? Like so you could go for it. Oh, and I missed the cherries too, all of it. Nope, no exit. Right, yeah, I mean, the old games, man. That was their bread and butter, right? Especially arcade stuff, right? Like, oh, that's how you know you're beating somebody else at the game. This is not my best one already. Only 5,600 points, and I'm down to life. But I'm having fun, man. I'm having fun hanging out. I appreciate you. I really do. I mean, and that's what it's all about, right? It's having fun, because if you're not, like, come on, what the hell are you doing here? We got the Mario lunchbox just chilling right here. Use that on the go to take my waters when I go out and about. Load it up with my bubbly waters and. That's all I drink, man. That's it. That's it. I switched over to this carnivore diet, man. And so like that's like my treat, like that's my sweet thing. I've been on this carnivore diet since August 2018. I was like 350 pounds, and now I'm down to like 210. So all I eat is meat. That's it. No vegetables, no fruits, no breads, no beer. Just meat and water, and a little vodka sometimes. It's great. Thank you, sir. I thought about making a video about that because it's another thing I'm really into, but it doesn't quite flow with the rest of the channel vibe. I might just Harry carry it here real quick. Right. Be right back. Take a bathroom break. Be right back. Thank you. Catching up on the other comments and Facebook stuff real quick. All right. Back to it. Maybe that was my problem. I needed to get that excess fluid out of here. There's honestly so much strategy to this game that I don't even know about. Really, there's a lot of strategy. Like, people have studied. Like, I know people talk shit on the guy Billy Mitchell, and I don't know either way. I don't know the whole story, so I can't. I don't feel like I'm in a position to hold a valid opinion on whether he deserves his award or whatever. But I know he knows his shit though. Like he knows he was saying, he was talking about how he could park Pac-Man in a spot for over 30 minutes, so he go use the bathroom, and he knows it would, you know. Oh, I got greedy. So I mean, yeah, I think it's like over here somewhere in the corner. I've seen it. So, yeah. You can just leave it, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it's crazy. The fact that that's even a thing, right? Like, is nuts. Nope. There it is. There. Oh, yeah, that's how we get points right there. Yes. Yes, sir. Send them all home. I'll take it. Leave that one dot so I can eat these mothers. Maybe. Hopefully it doesn't backfire. Alright. That's awesome. That's so cool, man. That somebody took you on your wing and was like, hey, you want to see something cool, buddy? Ah. That's so great. That's such a great memory, man. It really is. Alright. Ah, bullshit. I ate it. We'll just dip out of this one. Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Wrists are getting a little fatigued. That's okay. It's an addiction, my friend. I've quit all my other vices, but I haven't quit that. The idea of having these games, you know, I don't know. I already got too much shit out of it as. But I keep buying more. So I mean, I don't have a large NES collection like Mega Dan, man, sitting behind him. He's got all those NES games. That's not really my thing, honestly, because of emulation. The NES Classic, how good it is on playing the NES games, and how little is required for emulating 8-bit hardware, Master System included. The Master System, I like the boxes. As a kid, we would go over to my cousin's house, and their neighbor would, we'd go hang out at their neighbor's house. So we'd always hang out like at my cousin's, and then we go to their neighbor's house. And they had all sorts of games, like they had them all, right? They had the Super Nintendo, the Sega, and sitting in their pile of games, I saw this thing, and they were like, "Oh yeah, that's the old Sega." And I'm like, "Well, what the hell's the old Sega?" And they're like, I don't know. They're like, that's the Master System. I'm like, okay, well, can we play it? I was like, it looks cool, right? It looks like this futuristic thing. They're like, no, we don't want to play the Master System. Super Nintendo just came out. Why would we hook that thing up? I'm like, because I want to check it out. This thing looks cool. No, they would never play it. So it was always like this thing that I knew about that I never got to experience and see. And then I'd go places and I'd see the white grid boxes and I'd be like, oh yeah, the Master System. And so that's kind of like my hidden love for the Master System. That's kind of where it comes from, is because it was something I was told I couldn't have, right? And now, the follow-up part of that story is she, like years later, we're talking 15 years later, she ended up marrying her neighbor. They ended up getting married. She and my cousin, they got 3 kids. And he knew he had a crush on her from day one, and she would date around and all sorts of other stuff. But he was like, I'm gonna marry her someday, and sure as hell, man, he did. So props to that dude. Like that's like legit, right? Like you don't hear about that, but he did. He totally made his dream come true. So. He says he still has the Master System packed away and all their shit somewhere. I'm like, dude, you gotta bust that out. Like, I gotta get that shit. Alright. This is another practice run. Right? Oh my gosh, that would be nuts. If they ever get their garage clean, I'm gonna do it. I should bust it and make a video about it and be like, hey, this is the one. This Master System right here, this is the one. Because the only thing I have like that's exact from my childhood is is probably my Game Boy Color. Which isn't really even like that big of a deal. I bought it when I was like a teenager after Pokemon came out, and Pokemon was huge, and I went out and I got that Pokemon Special Edition blue and yellow. That came with yellow Game Boy Color. I was like, oh, okay, so Pokemon's huge. I was like, what's this all about? I haven't played any Game Boy Color games. So I still have that, and for some reason my Game Boy games didn't ever get sold when I was selling off all my other shit. And so I still have all my Game Boy games from when I was a kid, but not my original Game Boy. I don't have the manuals. I used to keep all my manuals, which would be awesome because I got apparently one of my games is just exploded in value. It's like over $100 for this Game Boy game. Sumo Fighter. I'm like, okay. It was one I never played, but I had. I think I got it for a birthday or something. Or somebody got me something out of the clearance bin. Yeah, too bad. I never had anything else crazy. I never had a little Samsung or a Stadium Events or a NWC or trying to think what else would have been big. I didn't ever have any of the crazy shit like that. So I don't feel too bad that I was like, oh my gosh, I sold that Stadium Events for $10 back in the day. You know, I don't have that story to tell, thank God. But I hear stories like, what's his name? Ian from Pat the NES Punk. I know, again, some people aren't a fan of that guy, but when I got into the YouTube watching, I watched a lot of that shit. And he was talking about how when he was in high school, he would just go around to asking people, "Hey, you want to sell your old Nintendo games?" And sure enough, he would. They would, and so he built up a crazy collection just doing that. And I was like, man, that was smart. That was the way to do it. Just you ask everybody. So now I ask anybody if they got old video games, and they send me pictures of their Xbox 360 and PS3. I'm like, that's cool. Not quite what I'm looking for. Alright. That was a mistake. Right? I was like, I thought you said you had old video games, bro. I'm just teasing though. I appreciate it. I mean, if the price is right, I'll buy anything. Really? Really? We're getting right there. We get 25, 22. Nothing. That's for sure, my friend. I don't know. I know I was playing Dreamcast the other night, but the 3D games. I'm such a fan of 2D. I wanted a PlayStation 2 so bad, and I went out and I got the PS2 that year. I mean, that was like the only thing I asked for Christmas that year, and I got enough gift cards to go get one at Best Buy. But it doesn't scratch that itch, right? You know, like. All right, another one down. I gotta get down there. I was like, why didn't I clear the board there? But it's right there. Alright. It's a little chilly out here. I might go throw on a hoodie here in just a second. That might be also part of my problem. And I got no shoes on. I'm in the garage. That's good. That's good. It was intense. It was going. This seems to be a decent run, but I don't want to jinx it, so. Ah! Alright, 2 lives, halfway to the high score. We got this. Oh, no way. No way. Focus. Let's do it. Woo! That was close. Get out of there. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. There it is. All right, we'll just dip on this level. They blink so fast. Apparently we're at that stage now. Ah, look at that! Look at that! So close. We're getting there. We're getting there. We jinxed it. We talked about it. We're not going to talk about it. We're not going to talk about it. All right. Push start button. Whew. I should have got the hoodie. Next time. Next time. Yeah, buddy. Ah! Yeah. Shut your mouth. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Getting greedy. Greedy will get you in trouble. Every time. Alright, no reason to stick around. We'll just get out. So close. I never go second here now. I don't. That and the ding, 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 ding. I just don't. I'll get you. Don't worry. Don't you worry. You're gonna get eat. You know about this stuff over here? Yeah, man. The glass is in pretty decent shape. I mean, it's not perfect, but again, that's the point, right? Like, it's running good tonight. It is. Because sometimes it'll glitch up, but so far so good. I'm thankful. Oh, I wanted that peach, but let's just dip instead. Oh. Paul, I'm going to read that in just a second. Gotta get out of here. Gotta get out of here. No. Ah! That's not a silly idea at all, man. I think you should go for it. Why not? Mother Hubbard. I think it's a really good idea. All right, I'm gonna grab the hoodie. Just 2 seconds. Couldn't find the hoodie, but I found the comfy. So this should do it. Should be good to go out here with the comfy. Apparently, I won this at our Christmas white elephant. I wasn't even sure, but apparently it's like the thing to get. So I got it. It's whatever. Yeah, that's right. At least I ain't cold, right? Like that's the thing. So we'll see how it goes. I might be taking it off here in a minute. Gotta get points. Ah, I got greedy. 2,600, I already lost a point. It's ridiculous. It's childish. It's amateur hour in here. Yeah, man, it was like 2 days ago we had like 67, 68 degrees, and then it went back down to like 35, 40. I'm like, this is Kansas though. That's the way it is. Oh. Hold on. You know, that's something you just got to do when you get in the mood for it, right? You just kind of sit down and you start, like, focus in on it, and you're like, all right, I'm going to do this. And then after you do it, you're like, hey, that didn't take me as long as I thought. So, it's all good, man. It's all good. I ain't even stressing this game, man. It's just, it ain't nothing. But I'm like, I am totally into it right now. Like, I am digging the Pac-Man. Can't go wrong with Pac-Man. Like, no matter what, like, somebody's like, oh, you want to play some Pac-Man? You never heard nobody say, hell no, I don't want to play no Pac-Man. People want to play Pac-Man. Even if they keep dying over and over again. You want to play Pac-Man. That's great. Like, it's such a ubiquitous game. Like everybody will play. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just everybody knows Pac-Man. It's the most recognizable video game character ever. Unsurpassed. Like, it's not my favorite game, but it's probably the most, like, important game, right? Like, I've heard people say that about Phantasy Star, like on the Master System. Like it's not the best RPG, but it's an important RPG, and I get that. And this is coming from somebody who hates RPGs. I don't play RPGs. Oh. Let's see. Did I move that camera? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Let me fix that up a bit. Here. All right, sweet. There we go. That should be all right. Yeah, for sure. Exactly. Oh, sorry. I moved it back. We got a few, like... I got, like, this poster hanging up above the cab, or it's, like, sitting on the cab. I found it at the thrift store. It's totally a Pac-Man. Huge Pac-Man poster. I'll show it to you here in just a second. Next time I die. And then I got, like, some of the Walmart, like, Pac-Man stuff that they sold with the arcade 1-ups. Yeah, just give me just a minute. It's probably 4 feet. 4 feet by like 3 feet. It's huge. Pac-Man. It's called Pac-Man. They changed it. Because they knew us dirty Americans would change that P to a F. All the cabinets would get defaced with, I wouldn't say Pac-Man anymore. There it is. Boom. I thought I ate him. All right. Yeah, man, work on that shit, man. Like, even if you don't get it done tonight, just kind of start fleshing out some ideas and stuff. I'm not very artistic like that. I probably am more artistic with like the camera and taking pictures for like Instagram. I wasn't on Instagram for a long time. But I do like taking photographs. But I'm not good with Photoshop or anything like that. It's just not my thing. I mean, I'm technical and stuff, but graphic arts and artistically inclined, that's just not something I never got into. So, yeah, for sure, man. The hardest part of anything like that is just taking the first step, right? Like, these long projects and stuff, I always say, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. It's the only way to do it. That's right, my friend, that's right. I thought I was gone. Oh, I thought that was the end of the level, and it wasn't. Forgot about those 2 dots over there. All right. Tank running low again. We should write it down. I should keep a notebook here of what my highest score has ever been on this thing. I think I've gotten like 57,000, which again isn't that high, but when I have a little competition and the wife is out here and I gotta one up her, then I gotta go for higher score, you know. Woo-wee! Ah, booty. And we're 300 points away. 300 points. Just a few dots away. That should do it, my friend. That should do it. We hit the highest score. But now can we live? Can we survive? No, we cannot. But we beat the high score. Just barely. Just barely. All right. So let me see if I can show you what I got going on here. Appreciate it. All right, we're gonna move this camera and shit. Hopefully you don't get jostled. I'll try to go slow. So we got, yeah, this is the thing above the cabinet. I'll take a step back because it's huge. It just sits up here. And oh, this is kind of difficult, I gotta say, especially since it's like, maybe I should look at the OBS feed instead of the yeah, there we go. That's a little bit more real time instead of the stream feed. Yeah, that's much better. All right, and behind it we got a red one. We got a red one of the ghost too, but it's hard to see from there. So that's what I got going on here. We got the Pac-Man arcade in the garage. All right, let's see if we can get it back on the screen. That seems decent. Use this tripod to hold it down, put it down just a tad. Just a tad. All right, sweet. So yeah, that's what we got going on out here. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, just as I've been seeing this stuff, I picked it up, you know. So I want to know what my Facebook comments on here. I got my sister and my mom commented on the Facebook feed because this is streaming to my personal Facebook as well. So thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, just as I've been seeing, hanging out. All right. Oh no. All right. Yeah, I'm on there a bit much, mostly because I'm in these the gaming groups and stuff, buying too much shit. I also help out with the church, their Facebook page. I set up their live streams, which has increased now with this virus thing. So yeah, man, I like to help him out. He's a good guy, so I do what I can. I was like, hey, I see you got all these security cameras around here. I was like, why aren't you streaming this mess? He was like, hey, you just volunteered to help out. I was like, oh, great. What? Oh, okay. I was like, what just happened there? Now I gotta beat that high score again. Ah. Can't be losing on the second level. Can't be dying on the second level. That doesn't end well. Boom. It seems to look alright on here. I wonder if I got a better camera if it would look even better. Probably. Again, man, just working with what I got, so I'm glad it's working out. Happy you're here. Happy anybody's watching on Facebook or on Twitch or on YouTube. To be honest. Yeah, that's probably going to be my next major upgrade, to be honest, because then I could stream more of what I got. Because the capture card I got right now, I can't use real hardware to stream the old shit. So, like, if I want to stream a Sega Genesis game or a Master System, I got to use the Pi. So when I was doing the Punisher the other day, I have to use the Pi, which makes me sad, because I want to use my real shit. But it works alright, but, I know, but, like, I ain't trying to be an elitist, but I got it. I got the real hardware. I got the real game, you know? Like, if I have it, I should use it. If I didn't have the game, I'd understand it, but since I have it... I haven't heard anybody complain. Everybody says, you know, work with what you got, like we were saying. That's okay. I'm more complaining about myself. Like, it hurts me. Like, I'd like to play on my big TV that I got, my 36-inch Trinitron, instead of a little 13-inch off-brand CRT. That's where I'm most comfortable, you know. So it works though. Again, the card I'm using is just some video input card, a Hapog Win TV card I got at a garage sale for $5. So like, I'm not complaining. And same thing, this webcam I'm using to stream from the Pac-Man game, I got in a lot of stuff. It was like $10. Like, I don't have a lot of money into it, which is the way to be. Get out of here. There we go, 30 grand. There's another high score beat. Oh, and I die. Set the high score and I die. Story of the night. Story of the night. Need a refill. I'll come back to it. 1 second. took a bathroom break, refilled the drink. Thank you. And we're gonna get back to it. I think the comfy helped. I think my temperature was the problem. That's why we're knocking these high scores out. There we go. All right. I need a bar stool now. That's what I need. Do I have one? No. It's upstairs in the laundry room. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I keep a little CRT in the laundry room. I used to hook up like the Sega Genesis 3 or the top loader up there, and like when the laundry would get backed up, I'd take some games and sit up there with the CRT and just get some laundry done. So like I got that CRT and this bar stool up there. I feel like I hit the camera again, so sorry if you can't see. The cord is like dangling in front of me. Yeah. Ice water. Sure. Oh. Let's see, did I knock it? I did knock it. Damn. I was right. Let's fix it good here. This is not much better. I'll touch it up again here in a second. I don't have the chat up. I'm just playing. I don't want to die. Boom. Boom. Ah. Oh. Alright. I had it like this before. Alright, that's decent. That's decent. Alright, switch it back to the chat. Alright, there we go, there we go. We're good, we good now. I feel like I'm getting a callus on my finger from where I was holding this joystick, man. Putting in that work on Pac-Man. Oh, that sword and shield on the Switch. The Pokemon Yellow is like the only Pokemon game I've ever played. Soul Silver on the DS is supposed to be like one of the best ones too. That's what the kids tell me anyway. Can't die on the first level. You can't. Can't do it. It's uncalled for. It's not professional. There it is. All right. Get some. Let's check on this real quick. Maybe in a second. Make sure I hit the camera again. I'm all worried about that now. Oh, we good. We good. Oh, there was no way. Look, no way out. Gotta brush up on my Pac-Man strategy. I gotta. If I want to be that Pac-Master. Now, you know what game looks surprisingly good is Pac-Man World on PS1. The Pac-Man World games saw some reviews. I forgot which YouTuber did the reviews on the Pac-Man World games, and I was like, "Hey, these look halfway decent for like a platformer Pac-Man type game." Like, I was really surprised. Yeah, right. And honestly, I wouldn't have a good answer for you. Because even before this, I don't play like we were talking about earlier. I don't play a lot of like modern games. The one before this was, I think we mentioned this earlier, Bloodstained, and I played that. I was looking forward to that. It was okay, but just I'm so focused on this Master System set right now, that and always looking for Sega Genesis games. So that's I wouldn't even have an answer for you as far as what game I'm looking forward to right now. I can't even think of one that's coming out. Even like, cause I just got a PS4, reacquired a PS4, so I'm working on Kingdom Hearts. trying to think what else. I'm really trying to think. I can't think of any other games that I'm looking forward to. There's a lot of games I want to try. I've never like gotten into it. I want to try about the Gears of War series, the God of War series. Heard a lot of good things about them. I've got some of those games. Never played them. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's what I'm saying. The Switch, man, the Switch has been. There we go. Here we go. Well, I'm debating. I'm so close to doing the pre-order right now on the Streets of Rage 4 limited run with the Genesis case. That thing's really got me thinking about that one. Because Streets of Rage 4 would be badass. Yeah, see, it took me a second to think of it. It was like, what's the one I'm looking for? Like, so there's that, right? But then I look at it, I'm like, okay, it's gonna take 2 to 4 months before I get this thing, and I'm like, drop $60 right now, and I'm like, shouldn't be. When who knows if I'm gonna even get like some shit at the grocery store because of this bullshit, like. It's tough, and then I'm like, you got all these other people like out of work and shit right now. Yeah, I might have to. Well, the whole limited run thing, and since there's so many pre-orders and so many people can buy it, like you can find it. You might pay a little extra, but it's not gonna be a whole lot. It won't be that out of that world, It won't be egregious. So, like, because of that, like, I got that Trump check coming, hopefully. People talk about these checks. I got a cousin and an uncle that do, like, construction shit, and if they're out of work and they can't find shit, I'm going to have to use that to pay them to come finish my basement, right? Because I'm very lucky. I've been working at home for years. So I'm not going to be, things don't change for me that way. So if I can help some people out, right, like, and throw them a lifeline or something, and I don't want to call it a handout, right? It's a hand up. Like, let me help you out, bro. And you're gonna help me out. You're gonna come do drywall in my damn basement or paint or whatever it is, right? Like, shit I need to get done anyway. So that's what my wife and I have been talking about this week, man. Like, because when that shutdown comes in, they're not going to be able to go to work. Like, I don't know what else they're going to do, and I feel awful because cousin's got 2 kids, and uncle is old and needs they got shit they got to take care of too, like anybody else. So if you're watching, uncle, you might be getting some work. If you're watching, cousin, you might be getting some work. Because we love you and we want to pay you some money. Let's see if they're watching. I don't know if anybody's watching. But regardless, that's where we're at, man. It's just a nuts. Totally uncalled for. Totally unprecedented. Now you got those people who call, that are ready to bug out at any time, and props to them. They've been prepared for this shit, and I've always been curious, like that's not a terrible idea, but I never made it a focus. So here we are. shit, man, you ain't gotta spend a lot of money for a wedding, and I don't know what religion you are or whatever, like, but if it's a religious ceremony, like, it don't take much. It really doesn't. And I think that's what we're gonna all come out of here, out of this whole thing, realizing like all the bullshit we've just been carrying, all the extra baggage that everybody's just kind of like held on to. Like you're gonna figure out. Everybody's gonna figure out what's really important, right? Like when it comes down to it, like what do you really need to get by? And it ain't a lot of the bullshit we got, because I got a lot of bullshit. I know that. Let me tell you. And it's just how we are as a society, you know? It's just the way we've been. Very self-centered, selfish. I mean, I'm talking about myself here. I'm not talking about anybody else. Like, it sucks. It sucks to think about. I ain't trying to get all negative here either, you know? Like, but... Woohoo! For sure, you are 100%, my friend. 100% correct. So you and your girl, you want to get married? Go get married, man. Don't just go sign that paper and get it done. And you know what? When we come all out of it, when we come on the other side of all this shit, go have your wedding, go have a nice honeymoon, go drop that cash you were gonna spend on all that shit on something else. Enjoy yourself at that point, right? You know, like there'll be a time for that. But if you want to make that commitment now, which I'm all for, I'm very traditional in that aspect. So you have my vote on that. Alright. Woohoo! I snuck past that dude. Nope. He came back and got me. Alright. We're going to do one more. It's 12:30. And then I'm going to probably call it a night. Here. But I'm going to like focus. I'm going to like really see if I can do it on this one. Alright. Let's go. Oh! Yeah, we'll pretend that didn't happen. That's what I get for waiting for them to come. Alright. No, get out of there. Get out of there. All right. $1,600. That's what you need right there. That's it. Do it. That's the best. That's the fun part, right? You're like, oh, I'm gonna die. No, you get past it. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Like I said, I'm gonna focus. Focus. We're on it. We're on this. Uh-oh, we got a visitor. You killed me, whoever was there. Thank you. Oh, all right. One more. One more life. Can we get 10K on this last life? I think we can. Oh, no, we can't. Nope. That's it, man. All right. I'm going to call it, my friend. Thanks, everybody, for joining Facebook. This Facebook thing is weird with this, but, all right. So, we're good, man. Thanks for hanging out. And I'll do it again. This seemed to work out pretty well. I wasn't sure how it was going to work out with the arcade, and it seemed to do all right. So, all right. Peace out.